we'll get more episodes of the show Sliders. With episode, the great work. Previously, I said how, like, I'm just exhausted by this show. And I'll be honest and say, like, I kind of agree with myself in that I feel like, say, sometimes slides are just, like, say, like, they just seem to be losing creativity with it. So what happened in this episode? The sliders help a monster safeguard records which chronicle its civilization, like, from how they got to that point. The actors do a good job. Like, say, how they got to that point is in that Maggie gets hurt, so she needs to rest and all that. And I'll be honest, I just did not feel like this was a very engaging episode. I just did not. I mean, the actors are all doing a good job. Like, say, like, I guess it's like, say, yes, like I can, like, basically, like, yes, like, the actors all seem to do a good job. The set design for this episode isn't too bad. I guess one thing that I've ran into with, especially since this is now season 5 of the show, is like, say, okay, like, I feel like at this point the writers knew, okay, we need to eventually continue on, but, like, it seemed like like, you have some goofy moments, like, say, near the end of it, they see a other fraction who, like, use weapons and all that, and they look like they're coming out of um, a Mad Max meets a BDSM, film or something. And, yeah, this one has this, like, goofiness about. At the same time, it's not as, like, there's nothing really, I'll say, crazy that makes me think, oh yeah, this is one episode when I can say, yeah, it's worth looking back at. I guess for this one I was just like, say, uh-huh, uh-huh. I wonder what else I could be watching right now. Kind of feel that is how I feel like. I was like, say, okay, like, I feel like I could be watching something else right now. I was just not very interested. It just is not. I'm guessing, like, say, because at this point, like, say, yes, you still have the character of Rembrandt, and then you still have Maggie. But at the same time, then you also have like, a new character, in this case, Quinn Mallory, and then you also have Dr. Diana Davis, and it just feels like, say, okay, like, say, we've just grabbed these characters and, like, say, okay, now we're gonna explain the world of sliding to you and all that, and it feels like, say, okay, suddenly, like, we're gonna retrain old things that have already been done before, like, when new characters get introduced and all that. So yeah, I guess this is how I feel about it. I was just feeling like, say, okay, I'd rather be doing something else besides watching this, like finishing editing something else, or perhaps watching one of the films I have to do, or edit, or, like, like, say, continue brainstorming a film I'm trying to work on. I'm being serious when I say that, though. I'm being serious. I'm being very serious when I say I'm trying to flesh out a film. See ya!